As spring inches closer and closer to us, we're taking a look at some of the best places you can explore in the Badger State once the weather gets a little bit better on this month's episode of Discover Wisconsin.
Good morning, and thanks for joining us. I'm here with the host of Discover Wisconsin, Megan Christian. Good morning, Megan. It's starting. I feel like we're getting teased right now because it's been a little bit warmer lately, but it's February, right? How are you feeling about that?
I am happy about the warm weather, but I hope we get a little bit more snow just to kind of wrap up the Wisconsin winter before all the rain comes for spring.
Right. And so I feel like because of this warm weather, I'm seeing a lot of more people outside enjoying the outdoors. And here in Wisconsin, we have very lovely places that you can go outdoors. Can you talk to me about some of the places that you can go that are going to be kind of spring-like? Because we're almost in March, right?
Yeah, I mean, February, end of February is kind of the perfect time to start planning for spring. But once you're really in spring, you're like, I gotta plan a trip. And I'll start off with Amnicom Falls State Park. This is up near Superior in Douglas County. And this is one that not many people think of when they're thinking of, planning a spring trip. So spring, I would argue, is the best time to visit because when waterfalls freeze, the spring is when everything melts and they rush a little bit faster. So they're very beautiful and kind of provide these really, dramatic waterfall displays, and it's just peak water flow. So they have a series of waterfalls there, 1.8 to 2.4 miles, and you can kind of tailor them to your level of hiking or walking, whatever you want to call it.
Have you talked about Door County yet? Is Door County on your list?
Yeah, Door County is obviously a beautiful spot in Wisconsin. Spring, I think, is kind of the secret best time to go, just because it's right before peak season. You're kind of in that season where it's not going to be as expensive to go. And the best part about going to Door County in the spring is that everything starts to blossom. A lot of people know Door County for cherry blossoms, so you can actually go on doorcounty.com and check their cherry blossom report. So you got to make sure that you're going at the right time, but they also show you all the rest of the blossoms that are happening around there.
Yeah, these places all sound so cool, but I feel like if you want to make the best out of your buck, I feel like you're going to have to plan for these trips. So, since you've been to many of these places, do you have any advice for people who are planning to go to these places coming next month?
I mean, yeah, so the keyword is plan, right? So you definitely want to be kind of getting ahead of the grain here, making sure that you have a place to stay, whether that's, one of the beautiful motels in Door County or you're getting an Airbnb, just make sure you have something there. A lot of these, depending on where you are in the state, you can do a day trip, which is really nice. Amnicon, that's going to be during the snow melt period. Door County, I would probably book Door County now.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Megan, and we'll see you next month.
See you next month.